Brrr, oh, you know how there are some people, my mother-in-law is one of them, that think if you drink something hot on a hot day, somehow, somewhere that's going to cool you down. I never bought into that. I'm going to go Brrr to make myself feel that it's cold outside instead of roasting my chestnuts off. But, again, I digress. So, in that vein, I'm not drinking something hot. I'm drinking a winter ale to try to convince myself it's cool and chilly and behind people. Anyways, Kennebunkport Winter Ale 6-7, Kennebunkport Brewing Company. Look them up on the internet, and you won't find you won't find a whole hell of a lot. You won't find a whole heck of a lot, and there's a reason for that. It's one of those, Trader Joe's brews. But if you're diligent, do a little poking around, you will find that the Kennebunkport brews are the same folks that bring us, Federal Jack's Shipyard, Sea Dog. I'll give you a good example. I bought the Kennebunkport's Blueberry Wheat Ale a while back, earlier in the spring. It runs about $6 a six-pack there. It's exactly the same brew as a Sea Dog Blueberry. That runs $11 a six-pack here in my neighborhood. They don't want you to tell that information, but I just did. What are you going to do about it? But this is our winter ale, and I tried to find something comparable through all the websites so I can give you more information, because in many cases I can. A lot of cases I've been able to find, so-and-so's brew a similar style, but I wasn't able to find a winter ale comparable to this one. So I can't give you any more information then, as they call it a winter ale, and it's 6.7%. 6.7%. Not 6 to 7%, 6.7. Let's see, it gives me this is brewed and bottled by Pugsley Brewing Company, Portland, Maine. Kennebunkport Brewing Company. Well, I was hoping to give me some information on what was in it, but it does not. So, are all Trader Joe's beers home runs? No, in fact, probably none of them are. Are they worth $6 a six-pack? Abso-freaking-lutely. Of course, I have this talk with beer geeks all the time. Of course, there are times you want to spend a lot of money on a particular beer, particular style. Old Rasputin, for instance, they had their anniversary, or the Odell's Bourbon Barrel Stout. I buy that when I can. But you don't always want those super expensive beers. Sometimes you just want something in the fridge that didn't cost you an arm and a leg, that's drinkable, but also has some flavor. This one fits the bill. I mean, at $6 a six-pack, no, it's not going to rock your world, but it does have flavor. So it is one you can relax on a Saturday evening, have a couple, 3 or 4, and not worry that you just went broke. Oh, it does have a nice aroma, I tell you. I'm getting little hints of coffee, some caramel. This isn't unlikable beer. I see reviews on Beer Advocate and other places all the time, and as soon as it's a Trader Joe's beer, these guys hammer them. And I guarantee you, I could take any. If you were to grab one of these guys blind, bring them to me. Anybody that rates on Beer Advocate, bring them to me. Let me give them a beer in a blind taste test. They're going to rate it higher than they did, when they knew it was a Trader Joe's beer. They're looking at the bottles, well, it's a Trader Joe's beer, I'm not going to like it. And they rate it accordingly. I guarantee you, if I had one of those boneheads and a blind taste test, they'd rate this a lot higher than they rated it originally. Because they're just so full of pretension, it's ridiculous. This isn't a bad beer. Like I said, it's not going to rock your world. It's not going to blow your mind. But it is tasty, it is drinkable, and it's not very expensive. So I'm going to get out of here as I'm running about at 5 minutes. So it's time to Beer Whisper. I'm going to dance and boot my way out of here. You all have a good evening.